Friends, as a mechanical engineer, our job is that how to make the world more comfortable. Engineers make the world, right? I used to tell wherever I go, if a doctor commits a mistake, it will be buried. The maximum, the patient will die. So the mistake will be buried. If another professional lawyer, if he makes a mistake will be put behind. Any Amalapal or Samana is coming. So if you tell them, then I also will look now. After all, they are our own friends, man. Why told they are okay. Then people will think you in a different way. Okay. But they're friends. But if an engineer makes the mistake, that spoils the society. Maybe a computer engineer or mechanical engineer or civil engineer. Right? The engineer makes a mistake, it makes a lot of impact on the society. The civil engineer makes a mistake, you know what happened in Maulivakkam. Right? Right? The mechanical engineer makes a mistake, you know what happened in the last week AN38. Still it is not confirmed, it's not a mechanical engineer mistake, it's a natural this one. Whatever that. If the equipment is not working properly, if the equipment fails, when he is flying at 100 km, 1000 km per hour, what will be the fate of the people? Right? Right? So similarly, so if a computer engineer, if you make the problem with the programming, so there are 1000 people or 10,000 people are approaching a site for doing the reservation. Right? Right? One fellow made a simple thing. Before all these computers are started, right? It is was happening in the multinational bank. Right? He has programmed such a way that whatever the money comes in terms of paisa, right? 73 paise. The interest will be calculated based on the paise, no? 73 paise, 22 paise. I am telling in terms of Indian rupee. The 2 paise, 3 paise, or 4 paise, whatever comes out of it, right? It will go into his account. The customer will not notice that. 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 73 paise. 100 rupees, 70 paise will be accounted in my account, and the 0.03 will be accounted in that fellow account. I will not notice. I will not bother the 3 paise. Isn't it or not? There are lakhs of customers. See that how much of money he is getting every day. Right? The fellow made the mistake, so many people are affected. Right? That's all. So we should not do mistakes. That we have to learn more. The knowledge will come only by way of learning more, listening more, interacting with the experienced people. Right? As a mechanical engineer, we are going to make the world so simple by way of various manufacturing methodology. For that we have to use different types of tools. Right? So in that way, today we have a great person, Mr. V.R. Raghavan. He is a retired general manager from the Addition Tools. Right, my dear friend? How many of you know about the Addition company? It's a part of the amalgamation group. They are expert in the tools also. Right? So they are in a different field. One of the major area is the cutting tools. Right? I use the cutting tools when I was the lab in charge of the special machine. They have that lot of multi-point cutting tool, single point cutting tool, like single point cutting tool, HSS tool, carbide tip, so many tools. Right? Addition tools known for the quality. Right? Life. Right? Cutting tool technology. What is the latest technology being adopted in industry for removal of metal from the material workpiece? Right? We need to remove that material from the workpiece for so many reasons, in order to improve the finish or in order to get the required dimensions, in order to get the required tolerance and other things. Right? How these are obtained? This is not a magic. Right? This is not a magic. That's not that the engineer's knowledge comes into the picture. Right? So many examples I can quote. If I tell all the things I am taking each time. Right? Today if you see that our engine, earlier it was given only 10 kilometers per liter. If you are going for the today, that the engines or two-wheelers giving 62 kilometers per liter on an average. Right? The TVS, for example, if you take that, earlier it was only giving 40 or 45, now 60, 65. People are always improving that methodology. when they are improving the metallurgy, it requires more machining technique. The machining technique put up lot of challenges before that in front of the engineer because of the improving material conditions. Right? We are using a different type of material with a different hardness. Right? So the tool which you use to remove that material should be harder than this one material, the base material. Then only I can remove that material. Is it or not? Right? I cannot remove the metal with a plastic. I cannot remove the cast iron with an aluminium. Right? I have to use a tool which is harder than the cast iron. So the question is that how to fabricate that tool? How to measure that tool? Right? I need a process. For that I need a tool. Now how to go for that type of tool? That's how the engineer challenges comes into the question. We the people to face the type of challenge, you are going to face the type of challenge, should have that knowledge in the various types of cutting tools. Right? So today he is going to give us a lecture on the cutting tool technologies, maybe for 1.5 hours. Next semester we have the elective paper. One of the elective paper is the tool engineering. Right? So Professor Sir is going to handle one section, one elective paper also to our final year students, present final year students, those who will be coming to the regular class from Monday onwards. Right? He is going to give his expertise knowledge. Why we need to go for that industrial expert is that it is not a theoretical knowledge only, gives you that sufficient information, the practical. Right? People from addition, experts from the addition, executive from the addition, he will give you a lot of information where you can make use of that to make the world better and better. Right? My dear friend, with this, on behalf of all of you and my own behalf, on behalf of my faculty members, I extend a hearty welcome to the today resource person, Mr. Veerarahavan, Engineer Veerarahavan from Addition & Co. for this 1.5 hour special lecture on cutting tool technology. Hearty welcome, sir.
Trying to intro, I was telling me that's what I am and what I am doing here, after inviting me. And also, good morning, my dear future engineers. Good morning. Good. So you are all very energetic and enthusiastic, and when I say engineers, the sound was very good. So you want to become an engineer means, first you should have an attitude of an engineer. What is that attitude of an engineer? That is studying your knowledge you are gaining from this university, having selected a very good university for your academic career and taken the basic engineering subjects and then convert that knowledge into your skill by means of your attitude. Because attitude plays a vital role in determining any person's future career. In that aspects, you are all being groomed here, how you have to be shaped as an engineer, that is an engineer to an originator. It is not necessary that all engineers here should go and work under a company, under a management, under any person as an assistant engineer, senior engineer, general manager and retire like this. But think, why not be one? Not one among engineers, one engineer, 1 in 1,000, not that's one of the thousands. See the difference. You should have a different way. Even everyone is acting in the cine field. So many, right from M.K. Tyagaraja Babu era to today's period and other things. Why everyone is saying? We say Kabalida. Why? That is the uniqueness. Whatever the talent he is having, whatever the potential he is having, how to stand in the industry without any look, without a handsome guy like Ajit, without any personality like Shah Rukh Khan, but he is standing, without pronouncing the Tamil in a proper way, but he is that he has identified his strength. Like that you have to identify your strength and also your weakness, convert that weakness into the strength, opportunities will come to you, no threat. You can shine. The same way selecting your career, what elective subject you have to select, how to go about. Why I am saying that is the nucleus of the industry cutting tool? You know very well what is the nucleus. In and around, okay, no problem. Teeth is the first cutting tool. Somebody will use that teeth for removing the nails, but it is a bad habit. Doctors say so many things, yes. But it has been given. So the basic cutting tool is within ourselves. That means you know the importance of the cutting tool. Without cutting tool, nothing can be achieved. Without parents, no one can come on the earth. The same way, without the cutting tools, no industry can survive. Even it is, let it be a small lathe, who is working on a small lathe, small entrepreneur. Take him from that one to their Tata, Birla, Maruti, Ashok Leyland, like that biggest companies, whoever it may be, they will use the cutting tool in one form or other. Whether it's a turning operation, or it is a milling operation, a reaming operation, or cutting, or whatever it may be, or tapping for that matter. Everyone, even our plumber, our carpenter, our persons who are all with us, everyone is using. Is it audible, my friend, last sitting? You want mic? You want mic or? Okay?
Use the mic, they will be disturbed. Otherwise, they will be.
So that is also one of the points we have to do. If I don't use a mic, the backbench who are all sitting there, they will aram say calmly, they can go for deep meditations. But if I do this thing, this will disturb them. And then make them at least listen, not all, at least for 5 or 6. That's one. Okay. So that's why I'll say the cutting tool is the main thing. Not only I'm saying every engineer. And also I have to say, the opportunity here in this university, Vedtech University that given to you is something which cannot be compared with another university. Why? The industry, institution, association, bringing the expertise from the industry and asking them to share their experience on that field. Whether in its industrial field, that is cutting tools field, or in the automotive field, or in the heat engines field, or in the press field, or manufacturing field, or in any type of field, when they are giving, they are sharing. As your HOD rightly said, these things cannot be read, these things cannot be seen, these things cannot be Googled and searched. Sundar Pichai has not given so far. So everything, the experience what we have gained, we are giving to you. As Karna gave all his punya to Lord Krishna, same way we are giving to you. That is an opportunity given to you. So use that opportunity. How best you can go, how best you can select, how best you can shape your career. Whether you select this cutting tool engineering in your 7th semester as an elective or not, but at least know the basic of cutting tool, which will be highly helpful for building up your career in your future endeavor. That's most important rather than studying books, understand, yes, theory and other things, everything will be there. How you are converting your knowledge into skills. Everyone is playing cricket, everyone is having a bat, everyone goes with a pad and glove and other things. But only Virat Kohli, in today's scenario, and similar, that is Sachin Tendulkar, like that they are in. There are so many leaders can come, so many persons can come, so many nucleus, but only a leader. Today, so many skippers, but today we are talking about only MSD. That is MS Dhoni, the nucleus of Indian cricket, captainship. The same way the cutting tool is the nucleus. That takes you, the leaders, to your industry, to leader to your industrial growth, leader to your machining, leader to your formation. All these things are all very, very, very important. That's why you have to be more and more practical oriented and theory oriented. Both these things, the engineers who are all coming from various universities, various colleges, they will be only getting a mark, theory mark and other things. But the practical, both put together, both the things cannot be there. But you have got to, there is a separate department in your university. They are working, that is a triple D, towards catching hold of very good industry, very good knowledge persons, experienced persons who can share their views, their ideas, their problems and crisis management. That's why the cutting tool is an important thing for any industry. Here, they have asked me to take, and for the past 3 years I am taking the classes for tool engineering on the 7th semester. Your friends, your seniors, as an elective subject, where I have shared all my experiences, all my things that cannot come by mere paying. Even if you ask, I cannot tell you. Independently and by face to face, it come to me, sir, let me know. The opportunity has been given by the university to use that university. What is the use of us having here after putting up of 40 years of service in a company and then going retired very calmly, peacefully, a retired life enjoying. Whatever we have gained and earned from this society, we have to return it to the society one form or other. Thus, education, if I am having enough money and other things, if I spend other things, one day the bank will show nil balance. But when I am sharing my knowledge, when I am giving, it is developing. Nobody can steal from my here all the 40 years of the experience. Do you agree or not? And then, at this age of the 70, when I am looking like you, when I am seeing all of you, it gives me a pleasure as if I am also a student. That gives me morale, motivate me, boost me, and make me to think and dance everything. Okay? And also go along with Kabaddi. Okay? To see the cricket match, to see the tennis match, and sit and think what is the world today, how the world is changing. In all aspects, in all the spheres, how the world is changing, what the world is taking, how the changes are taking place in the industrial scenario, how the important the engineers who are all coming from freshers, from college, and how they are looking at things, how they are thinking differently, not going by the conventional and also conservative way they are thinking. That is more important. Think differently. Matthew. You have to think differently. That's why the world is growing and world is coming. The same way, the cutting tool technology, day by day, it's changing and also it's going. So if you say this one, everyday life, you are using knife, you are using, that is lawn-mowers, plumbing work, woodwork, and metal work. In all the field, one form or other, the cutting tool is used. Right? I used to say, whenever I go for a meeting for any corporate company, last 4 days or last week full, I was taking a corporate training for Mitsubishi employees, Mitsubishi Japanese employees on the attitudinal change, motivation, leadership, supply chain management, 5 years, Kaizen, TPM and TPM, and also problem solving 7QC2. All these things I was taking there. So there, everyone was there. At the time we used to tell, here the mobile is not allowed inside, but in the company they will bring the mobile. So I asked to say, switch off or put your mobile in a silent mode. Because it should not disturb. The same way I have put, because the persons who are all putting silent mode, when I am taking class, somebody will see the company and other things. Every day we are working on the machine and other things in the shop floor for 8 hours. Now the company has gone on 4 days for training. Jolly well we can sit from 9 to 5 and enjoy whatever this guy is saying, let him say. I will have a very good deep meditation, a sound here. At that time, your mobile should not ring and disturb. It is not that your mobile ringing and disturb my lecture. Never, never. Once when I start, I will go on talking. That is the thing for which I have come here. But your mobile should not disturb you. That's why I asked you to put in the silent mode. So coming to this one subject, wherever you go, wherever it is same, you can say the plumbing work in your house, that involves a cutting tool. And also if you take a metal farming and woodworking, even the carpenter is using some drill, some chisel, some handle, everything is a cutting tool. So everyday life in our home, that is knife, kitchen knife, cutlery which your mother or your sister or in our house wives, they are all using, grandma. They are what they are doing? There is knife. That is a cutting tool. It cuts all the vegetables, mutton, chicken, everything. So that is a tool, the knife. So cutting tool, as I told you, given by God, and every day we are using without knowing this is a cutting tool. My dear gentlemen, in that segment, what is your doubt about cutting tool? If you want to talk and other things, do it. Tell me also, I will also enjoy. I will get some new ideas from you. Okay? Because when you are talking, what will happen? Distraction comes, not for me. The persons who are listening, at least you only at least that your institution has invited me for that. So when you are having any discussions in anything, I think you are all laughing. So it is a very good joke. Let it be a joke or you joke, whatever joke. You tell, we will also laugh and enjoy. Okay? This 1.5 hours. Please be patient. Then only you can listen and other things. Those who want, yes sir, this is something. Jolly well, you can go, have your coffee, wash your face, everything. I am not going to say. Even if one person is there, this 1.5 hours, 1.5, I will take and tell whatever little bit I know I will go and tell. So come on, to the next slide we chose what that one. Yeah, after that one you have to see. That is the context of metalworking, a cutting tool or a tool bit, removal of metal from the workpiece by deformation. What the cutting tool does? Someone is saying some Buddha mantra like a temple. Or if you take whenever Jesudas or big singers are singing, a back singer will be there. Along with him they will be also singing. Like that. Or supporting guitar. A lead guitar will be there, a support guitar will be there. Okay. So anything you want to, because then only I can finish within 1.5 hours, otherwise I will take 2.5 hours. Really subject will be boring, I do admit. I cannot give you the very good story about Tamanna or Aishwarya Rai or some cricket players. What is the connection, link between them? No. This is not a session for that. This is only for cutting tools. So, removal of metal from the workplace by deformation. Anything in the world, when you want to achieve, somehow you have to sacrifice the parent thing. So when you want to do a drill on a cast iron, the cast iron block is deformed. It is, a hole is made on that one, then only you can make a drill on that one. And when you want to have a milled one, milling part, to a design a form on a metal forming, the original metal is deformed. That's the important thing of a cutting tool. So have it in mind, removal of metal from the workpiece body. What is important here, a cutting tool should have a property of hardness, wear resistance and toughness. These things should be high than the work material. Where you want, suppose this guy is here, sitting in front of me, and if I want to fight with him, I should be more stronger than this one. And we both want to run and reach there. I should be more energetic and young, and then only I can win the most other things. So I should be more strong, more hard, more energetic than like that. The cutting tool should have a more hardness, more wear resistance, toughness than the work material. Then only the cutting tool will work and serve the purpose for which it is intended for. So like that, when you are going, the important here is to know the cutting tools are to be made and manufactured of materials harder than the work material. That is more and more important, or it has to cut withstand heat generated. So whenever you are doing any cutting operation, definitely heat will be generated. Even you could have noticed in your workshop laboratories, when they ask you to do some work, you are cutting with axe saw or band saw, or you are doing some drilling work, you are having a laboratory in a workshop. So there you have to do when the tip removal and other things. If you take the tips and the type, it will have a heat generator. That's why you are using cooling for the purpose of reducing the heat produced or generated during that mechanical operation. So that is why the guy have an increased tool life. That is more and more important. So you should understand a cutting tool is not only removing the material, at the same time, because of the contact between the work material and the cutting tool, heat is generated. That heat should not affect the work material as well as the cutting tool. This is the technology. What is the technology you have to use? That is the most common method of removal is using edge cutting tools. So first one, you are using one of the basic thing is a turning. You all know the single point tool, that is a turning operation, is the first one that gives you the process based upon the separation of the base metal by pressure or the cutting tool made from hardened material. So that is why the powerful machines, that's why I say whatever the powerful machines you are having, whatever the powerful thing you are having, but without a cutting tool, that machine tool is a waste. You are having a CNC machine, you are having a 5-axis machine, or a conventional lathe, conventional milling machine, conventional drilling machine, grinding machine. But without a cutting tool, you can simply say, I am having so much of machines. What is the output of the machines? How that machines work? What is that you are having? What is the return of investment on that machine? Everything depends on how best you are using the cutting tool. The latest technology or the old technology or manual operator or automatically operated, it is man dependent or machine dependent. Everything depends on only when the cutting tool is working. Without a cutting tool and other things, that machine will be as if a person without any soul. It's only a dead body. The machine is no use. That's why the nucleus of an industry is the cutting tool. The cutting tool which is operating, the cutting tool which is making the performance. The performance of the machine tool again depends on the cutting tool which is working on the machine to make the difference, to give the protection, to give the output. So the input, the process is done by the machine and you are getting the output. The process which is being done by the machine with the help of the cutting tool only. Without that, the machine will not work. So that's the important thing of a cutting tool. The first metal cutting tool probably occurred during Bronze Age. That is, however, real evidence, if you take the statistics, goes 6,000 years back, they discovered iron. When iron was first discovered, extracted from metatites, that is, ore of iron, ancient people referred as metal from heaven. They do not know what is that material. It is iron. Now we know that is iron. First when we know, when we saw the first, the play, chess and other things, we do not know. Now we know the chess, the carom and other things. The first person who has invented doesn't know what it is. They have invented something. Playing cards. Now we are playing cards. The first, how it was invented, what is the history behind it? No one knows how it has come. The same way, when the first one, the iron came into the earth, that is when they have some. Already it is in the earth, but they do not know. It is iron, it should be used. This when it is heated and when it is cooled, when it is being made, you can do weapons, you can do tools, you can utilize for your day-to-day life, for your life improvement, enhancing your lifestyle. But that is not that. So they say, what they have, whenever it is a practice, it is a very good thing in our culture. When we know nothing about the thing, then we will say it is God's gift. It is given by God. The same way they are thinking this is given by heaven. The people thought that it has been given by heaven. So the first real step in metal cutting, latter part of 18th century only took place. In 1775, Wilkinson invented boring machine. Boring machine means bore. Not what I am doing here, boring lecture. This is not a thing. You appreciate it? Someone clap? Huh? So, no problem. Even if you appreciate it, I will take it in the right sense. A positive energy, positive person can only withstand and work in a company. I have seen thousands of employees like you, with different culture, different part of India, different characteristics. Everyone came and worked me. There is a union, there was a union, strong union. So, even when I take class for you in the 7th semester from August 5th, again I am going to come here for take class, the strength and other things, the man management is not a problem for me. We have tried in such a way. Okay? So without that, after having put at this age, it is not necessary. I am having the confidence I can tell and deliver and share. But there, what is the thing? You have to write the examination by a question prepared by me to acquire the required mark. To go ahead. Okay? So that is developed by in 1840, Nam Smith. Then came high-speed steel, developed by Frederick Taylor. Why they call it as high-speed steel? When ordinary steel was there for using, to have the property of hardness, wear resistance, toughness, this steel, which was even at high speed, it won't lose its properties. it will retain its property even when it works with high RPM. That's why they termed the name as, called it as a high-speed steel, shortly referred as HSS. Development of metal coating tool was slow in the beginning because anything which you develop in the initial stage, it will have a slow impact only. Then only it will slowly grow. And first, if you want to do any new thing, everyone will ridicule on us. And then everyone will resist. The acceptance will come only in the last stage. First when we say, they will ridicule. No, nothing can be done. This will not work. That will not work. This one is so full. He wants to make money. That's why he's saying all these things. Everything they will say. And then they will resist. They will form a group and say this guy should not come to our institution, this guy should not take the class, this guy should not come here for any IT subject. Like that, they will form the group and then finally only they will accept. When they see the real importance, the students now from the seniors who had this elective subject last week, that is in the 12th, problem is to where to, that is important. That is important. When it is all available, everything